What up, YouTube? It's your boy. All right, so I put out a video just a little bit ago regarding yesterday regarding Darden quitting. Was able to do some research, investigation, and use my man spirit to dig deeper, and I figured out why he quit. He wasn't lying, and I want to talk about that. But before we do, I want to go into a couple of other things just to address questions and rebuttals and commenters who have nothing good to say but just to talk shit. We know that this truth-seeking and this awakening is uncomfortable. We know it's uncomfortable for you. And you get so uncomfortable that, you want to, type into the comments, words that are, demoralizing, degrading, negative, you're this, you're dumb, you're that, but you never can come up with anything of substance. I keep saying this. This is a repeated theme of my displeasure with you guys, is that you never can come up with anything of substance. So we in the truth-seeking community, the truth seekers out there, we welcome dialogue because we know dialogue exposes the truth. But what we don't welcome is name calling and shit talking, ad hominem attack, right? Man, look, and sister girl, look, if you're gonna put something down, think about it, put some thought to it, and come back with a rebuttal that's not a name call. Because all you do is you don't get no thumbs up on your name calls. People don't even look at it. They see it. They see the vein of what you're sending. You're saying this and that, and people just gloss right over it. It has no weight. Now, on the other hand, if you were to come back with some substance, something that makes is thought provoking, something that makes our arguments. You make us think about our arguments, like, oh well, there wasn't blood on the scene because he was wearing a wetsuit, or there's no other video footage because there was a power outage on the corner of Crenshaw and Slauson on that day, there wasn't the paramedics were doing CPR because he was actually dead, but they wanted to just fake like they were trying to save him while they put him in the ambulance, right? Give us some shit like that. That would be thought-provoking. I would be like, okay, good point. But when you come back with, oh, you're an asshole, or you're a dumbass, motherfucker, you're the dumbass. You're the motherfucker that don't want to look at some real shit, and all you can do is talk shit at the end. Let me back up off of y'all, look, y'all hear what I'm saying. You guys hear what I'm saying. Now, as it relates to a conspiracy theory, I told you, after time and buying, after putting it off like they're doing, including Darden quitting and so on and so forth, and now they're having to find another attorney and so on. Man, you know how many defense attorneys would love to take this case? Because I bet they could blow it wide open. They would love to take this case. But guess what? If they did what Darden did and began to ask questions and began to dig into why there aren't any additional video coverage other than the TMZ 15 seconds. We, the people of LA, already told y'all, we don't believe this shit. And those that do, don't even want to get behind or understand that, okay, sure, you believe it. You believe it was real. Well, if you believe it so much, fight for the video evidence to prove it. Make it a slam dunk case. I believe Darden started doing that, man. I believe Darden said, okay, let's pull the video evidence from the Marathon store. And the check cashing and the barbershop and let's pull every video camera evidence that we can that can prove that this was not my guy, right? He did that. I'm sure he did that. I think he even took our advice and began sequestering all the first responders, fake ass first responders, right? the dude that was giving CPR while the shit was rolling, and the dude that flipped around the dummy and its leg bent the other way and all that stuff, right? He started pulling and sequestering those guys. The ladies at the scene that ran in and out the Audi, and the girl that was the getaway driver, and the little homie on the bike. He started, you know, digging into like, okay, let's get these cats on the witness stand. Let's find out what they know, what they saw. Let's see what the pure evidence shows. Right? He started doing all that shit. Guess what happened? He started getting pushback. He got pushback. And not only did he get pushback, he probably started getting a little bit of death threats. Like, yo, look, man, you're doing too much. You're doing too much, Darden. That's what they told him. So, I commend Darden. I bet he did dig into that shit. I'm mad as fuck that this is a fake ass trial, that they're wasting our dollars, our taxpayer dollars, our energy, our time. But I love it because it's the realest, fakest shit that we've seen in the last, well, aside from some other stuff we can talk about later, but this is the most recent fakest shit that they've shown us, and it's being blown apart, picked apart by the masses. We talked about this before. Destroyed by the masses, but you want to believe what the mainstream says. The masses is showing you every angle, every aspect of why this thing is wrong, but you want to believe the mainstream. That's okay. That's okay. You can look at my videos and I'll give you a title for who you are. You're an agent. You're an agent of the father of lies. You are, because you're in denial of truth. If you deny truth, then you're a liar. Same thing. That's what I believe Darden did. That's probably why he got death threats. He was going to expose this shit, like I thought he would. Y'all dumbasses made comments in my last video talking about, when I was talking about Darden can be the hero to expose all this shit. Now y'all don't understand it. You did it. Yeah. Now what? You have nothing to say. He quit. Because he realized he was going to expose some shit that was high level. This ain't no hood shit, y'all. This is not niggas in the hood conspiring to, you know, fake the funk. No, this is some high level father of lies shit. Real talk. And so we're going to keep exposing it. Now, I'm at the point of which I've put enough information together that I can offer to you guys a theory. I can give you a theory of what I think transpired, where, you know, how it happened, right? Because everybody wants to know. You see, okay, here, let me get back to what I'm saying. What happens is, you get to a point where you see it, you realize it's fake, and you want to say, why would they lie? Why would they lie, right? And then the other question is, well, what does it matter? Okay. Well, I got a theory on why, and I got a theory on what. I got a theory on why they lied. I got a theory on what they did, and I got a theory on why it matters. I got a theory on where he's at. I got a theory on where all of the elite have access to that we don't. And I'll be happy to share all that stuff with you. I'm not going to do it today because I like to keep my shit sweet and short. But this one, my next video, I'm actually writing shit down and getting my shit ready and getting it right so I can you know, present it properly, because it's a theory. And I'm gonna say that just so you don't say, oh man, this ain't what happened. I'm not saying, nigga, that's what's happened. I said this is a theory. That's on my next video. Peace.